Here's a challenge. I bet you haven't seen at least half the movies on this list. From brutal revenge tales to epic survival stories, these films don't just deliver action, they reinvent it. Stick around because number 1 will totally blow your mind. Number 12, Revenger. Revenger isn't about fancy gadgets or superheroes, it's raw survival. An ex-cop sneaks onto a far-off island, but this isn't just any island. It's where the government dumps the world's most dangerous criminals, a living nightmare where the strong hunt the weak. He isn't there to escape, he's there to kill. His target, a cruel warlord who destroyed his family. Armed with nothing but his fighting skills, he cuts his way through endless waves of killers. Every fight feels desperate, dirty, and real, like blood and sweat carved into the screen. Revenger doesn't waste time. It throws you straight into the chaos and never lets up. If you want bone-crushing action with a revenge story that's simple but powerful, this one's a must-watch. Number 11, Centurion. This movie takes you back to ancient times when life was really hard. Roman soldiers are trying to survive in Old Britain after their whole army gets attacked by local tribes who fight like wild animals. These soldiers are stuck far from home with no help coming. A scary tracker is hunting them down, and they have one choice: run, fight, and try to make it home alive. The land is harsh, the enemy never sleeps, and trust is hard to find. Mud, blood, and dirt drip from every frame, making you feel the cold, the tiredness, and the fear. It's not one of those shiny Hollywood movies. It's about people trying to survive when everything goes wrong. A tough reminder that war isn't about glory, it's about living through the night. Number 10, Killer Elite. Killer Elite takes us deep into the world of hired guns, where loyalty can get you killed. Based on shocking true events, Killer Elite stars Jason Statham as a retired hitman pulled back into the deadly game when his mentor, played by Robert De Niro, is kidnapped. To save him, Danny must kill 3 top ex-SAS soldiers, fighters so skilled they're practically ghosts. Standing in his way is Clive Owen, a never-giving-up rival determined to stop him. What unfolds is a worldwide cat-and-mouse chase through deserts, alleys, and battlefields where bullets aren't the only danger. The lies and backstabbing are deadlier. Unlike flashy spy thrillers, Killer Elite feels grounded, gritty, and soaked in fear. Every mission feels like it could go wrong at any second. Number 9, Run All Night. Liam Neeson has made a career out of playing tough men, but Run All Night shows us something different, something darker. He's Jimmy Conlon, a washed-up hitman haunted by decades of violence. His only hope at making things right lies with his distant son. But when a tragic mistake sparks the anger of a powerful mob boss, who also happens to be Jimmy's oldest friend, the past comes back with revenge. Over one single night in New York City, Jimmy must fight wave after wave of killers, dirty cops, and old enemies, all while racing against time. The streets become a war zone. Every corner another trap, every choice another sin. But what makes Run All Night powerful isn't just the action, it's the humanity. Can a man like Jimmy ever find forgiveness? Or is blood the only ending left for him? Number 8, Operation Mekong. Based on real events, Operation Mekong throws us headfirst into one of Asia's most dangerous battlegrounds, the Golden Triangle, where drug lords rule and violence is law. After 13 innocent sailors are killed on the Mekong River, a Chinese task force is sent to bring justice. What follows is a never-stopping hunt through jungles, river villages, and cartel strongholds. Commander Gao and his team don't just fight battles, they fight surprises, betrayals, and a criminal empire with endless resources. The action is massive gunfights break out on boats, helicopters rain fire, and chaos tears through the jungle. But underneath the spectacle, the film carries a chilling truth. These cartels really existed and their cruelty scarred entire regions. It's a military thriller with heart tension and harsh realism. Number 7, Safe House. What happens when the hunter becomes the hunted? Safe House takes us to Cape Town, where Ryan Reynolds plays a rookie CIA agent guarding the agency's most dangerous traitor. Tobin Frost, played with terrifying charm by Denzel Washington. But when killers storm their safe house, everything falls apart. Suddenly, the rookie must protect the very man he was ordered to contain. As bullets fly and cities become battlefields, the real tension isn't in the chases or shootouts, it's in the mind game. Can Frost be trusted, or is Matt just another pawn in a much larger conspiracy? The movie crackles with fear and betrayal, every explosion matched by a twist in loyalty. It's fast, tough, and smart. And just when you think you know what's real, the ground shifts again. Number 6, Hardcore Henry. This isn't a movie you watch, it's a movie you live. Hardcore Henry is shot entirely in first person, like stepping inside the body of a robotic soldier who doesn't remember who he is. From the first moment, it's chaos. Rooftop chases, bloody fistfights, car crashes, and enemies pouring in from every direction. You don't just see the action, you feel it. Every fall, every punch, every gunshot comes at you like you're there. Along the way, Henry teams up with Jimmy, a mysterious ally who keeps showing up in different forms, adding mystery to the madness. It's experimental, wild, and one of the craziest action experiments ever made. Watching Hardcore Henry feels like being trapped in a video game you can't pause, where adrenaline is the only currency. Number 5, Carter. Imagine waking up in a strange room. No memory of who you are, and a voice in your head giving you orders. That's Carter, with a device planted in his skull and an impossible mission to rescue the kidnapped daughter of a scientist. Carter is thrown into a total of chaos. What makes this film different? The entire thing is shot to look like one unbroken take. No cuts, no breaks, just pure non-stop action. Gunfights, motorcycle chases, rooftop battles. It never stops. You're dragged along for the ride, breathless as if you're right beside him. It's messy, it's frantic, but it's bold filmmaking that keeps you on edge. Carter may not be perfect, but it's a spectacle of energy and risk. Number 4, War of the Arrows. War of the Arrows takes us to Korea during the 1600s, when a brutal invasion tears families apart. For Namgi, a master archer, survival isn't enough. His sister has been captured, and he'll stop at nothing to bring her back. What follows is one of the most breathtaking action films ever made, where every arrow matters. Namgi uses skill, strategy, and cleverness to face overwhelming armies. The tension is never ending. You can almost feel the bowstring pull, the silence before the arrow flies, the deadly precision of every shot. But beyond the action, it's a story about family sacrifice, and what it means to fight for the people you love, with chase sequences that will leave you holding your breath. War of the Arrows proves you don't need guns or explosions to deliver heart-stopping thrills. Number 3, Avengement. Scott Adkins has always been a powerhouse in martial arts cinema, but Avengement might be his rawest, most brutal performance. Kane Burgess starts as a hopeful fighter, but betrayal by his own brother lands him in prison, a place that chews him up and spits him out a changed man. Years of brutal beatings and scars harden him into something you can't recognize. When he escapes custody, he doesn't just want revenge, he wants payback. Told through flashbacks, the movie paints a tragic story of a man broken by betrayal and rebuilt by violence. The fight scenes are vicious. Bar fights that look so real you almost want to look away. Every punch is anger, every kick is justice. Avengement is more than a revenge tale. It's a character study of how far betrayal can push a man. Number 2, The Guest. Oh, shit! Sometimes the most dangerous killer doesn't break into your house, you invite him in. The Guest begins quietly. A grieving family welcomes a polite, charming soldier who claims to have served with their late son. At first, he's helpful, almost too perfect. But then, strange accidents happen. People start dying, and the truth about David unravels piece by piece. What makes this film brilliant is the shift. It starts warm and inviting, then turns cold and terrifying, all while dripping with style. Dan Stevens delivers a magnetic performance, blending charm with threat so well you're never sure if he's savior or monster. With its neon glow, pounding synth soundtrack, and slow build into chaos, Guest is one of the most stylish thrillers of the last decade. Number 1, Headshot. From the creators of The Raid, you already know what to expect. Raw, bone-crunching martial arts that redefine action. Headshot tells the story of a man who wakes from a coma with no memory, only to find himself hunted by a ruthless crime syndicate. As fragments of his past return, so do the enemies he once knew, forcing him into a war he didn't ask for. Taiko Uwais delivers jaw-dropping fight sequences that feel brutal and intimate, every bone snap echoing with weight. But what makes Headshot more than just action is its heart, the fragile human connection that keeps him fighting when giving up would be easier. It's bloody, it's emotional, and it's unforgettable. Headshot proves that action isn't just about stunts. It's about stakes, about survival, about the will to keep moving forward when the world is burning.